We continue with Q Rock, who really needs no introduction, but we will do an introduction. Q Rock has been performing, filming, designing, and creating art in and about the world around her for many years. Not content to pick one medium, Q Rock has a broad range of talents that have allowed her to work on projects ranging from plays and multimedia productions to websites and movies. With a strong background in video film production, performance, and social media marketing, Q Rock has had the opportunity to work with a variety of organizations and people through her young career. She counts herself as a largely self-taught and self-motivated artist with a desire to play a larger role in both the performance arts and video film communities. She's a founding board member of Butch Voices, the largest organization of masculine of center women in the nation. She also sits on the board of the Brown Boy Project. And Q Rock is the driving force behind Orange Moon Media, a multi-function media production company that recently launched and is working to grow Q Rock TV, an online TV network that celebrates the uniqueness and diversity of the queer community. So let us welcome to the stage, Q Rock.
What's up, everybody? So, my presentation is actually a performance. My brother here talked about Sharon Bridgeport, who is one of my mentors, very, very, very dear to my heart. And the piece I'm going to share with you is actually written by Sharon Bridgeport. It's a piece from my show called The Bull Jean Stories Multimedia Adaptation. And so this is just one little snippet of it.
She was also engaged to be married, which I knew she was going to be married, but I didn't get that she would really marry him because she was hanging out with me.
Now this is the story about love ain't enough. It's about fear and sadness and next life blues. Now, this is the story of one woman's struggle to unrip she's soul from misery. Now see, it all began before I know. It all began full moon day some time ago in the middle of Sapphira Louise Good's wedding. Now Sapphira, the Reverend Peter Good Sr., only girl, sweet as she is rotten, got a slow grin, a right fast, but enough of the devil in her to drive any good fool mad. Her is promised a Samson Tucker Johnson. That's the Reverend E.M. Johnson's young. He owned the Tucker joint over on across the county line. Well, the two reverends figure between their two sinning offspring, at least one God-fearing child ought to be gotten. Sapphira figures she gets used to Tucker's fast life and long money. Tucker figures he gets some good health and free loving. So it was on the biggest two-preacher folklore 12 deacon high rolling groom jump of all time. Yeah, so the night of Sapphira, oh, Jean woman. Everybody know it, Sapphira ain't nothing but blue sight. Walk every which way like she got to have it all. Men in the streets, oh, Jean in the sheets. Just all of it. Cold bull Jean. She spoiled that woman just like the girl daddy. Let she have her way all the time. But everybody knows Sapphira done gone too far this time. Cold bull Jean. Oh, baby, if you love me like you say you do, you got someone to share in this most important event of my life. After all, you the one I really love. Always find a way to get to you, mama. Anyway, folks was up in that church house come broom jumps up. Oh, they was packed up in there, fanning and waiting and showing up. Everything was just beautiful. Until the Reverend E.M. said, do anyone here
this ain't no Bonnie. And it sure ain't none of God's choosing. I'm the one put on this earth to walk with that woman. I'm the one who ought to be up there with her now. So, yes, sir, Mr. Reverend Preacher Man, I take the right to make objection to this lie before God. Father, you my biscuits and bread. Amen at the end of my prayer. In my cocaine, honey, sweet chair and stuff. Let me ride. You my southern comfort, yeah? My guitar, stroking all night, cradling the center. You are my memories. You're all the women I've ever loved. My last life love, come back. You're my new moon, dancing across a cool stream. See, you are settled in the depths of me. So it don't matter where you go, who you with, or what you do. You is mine. Child, you could have heard a mouse bark. Step on continual vote and her sister Wee Wee had they black asses in the back of the church, giggling and slurping and fussing over they sack drink. And at Poe Bull Jean's most serious moment. Bull Jean, she just stood there, saying, sadness settles in the bones, you know. Rocks the will and put out the fire of life. You're gonna be sad, woman. Because I'm fixed to be gone, and I ain't gonna be dead. I may not be able to promise you all the fancy rings and furs and things, but I guarantee when you do kiss, you get an angel sing. And if that ain't enough to fill your life with joy and comfort, then I release you now. Love. Her turn and walk out. Sapphira, she passed out. Boom! All up in the sanctuary. Like somebody that snipped she cord of life. Ain't been the same since. They gained 20 pounds each side the hip. Butt drop, eyes dull, even the devil done left her. No, she's sanctified now, jumping, holler everywhere. Except in bed. And I hear she never do help nothing either. And Bull Jean, she bitter. Sit around singing the same old sorry ass tune all the time. See, I told her, see, your mind and your mouth, they'll let that go. But your soul still grip around that ass, clinging on for dear life. You best fly free. Or you'll be stuck with that girl for all time. No, hear me now. Too busy waiting in business. Thank you. Thank you so much. The piece is a multimedia piece, so what I did was I took these stories of this woman-loving woman, Bulldog Jean, from the 1920s rural South, and I took some of the themes throughout the show, and I went and asked and interviewed other Bull Jeans, kind of some of these things. I didn't prompted or anything. So for this particular one that you saw, I just asked every single person, had you ever been involved with a married woman? And then here's this story that's just like has the perfect parallel to the story that Sharon wrote back in '96. And it happens throughout the entire show. And what it showed me was, or confirmed for me, that this is not new. And as some of the old folks say, you know, we've been here before. And I think that for me, this story, one of the questions that you asked and that we're going to talk about is the personal, and how this work, how our work that we do frames, how we frame the work we do based on our personal experiences. And for me, creating the show Bull Jean was very cathartic because I actually got to see myself. And it's so funny because when I performed the show, it's like when I first started rehearsing it, and me being there in rehearsal with the director, and I get to some part, I'm like, man, Sharon, it's like, that's me. Like, you're writing about me. And so I get that all the time when I perform it, and it's really important for us to see ourselves in a light that isn't always about, you know, struggle or hardship. Those things do exist, but kind of like the woman said in your piece, you know, I want us to get together when we're celebrating. And this particular piece is all about love, and the love that Bull Jean experiences in her community, her family, romantic love, and love of herself, which has become a big theme for me, self-love, which I know we're going to talk about a little bit later as far as how we continue doing this work and how this work affects us and what we want to continue doing moving forward. I'm a big proponent of, we all have things that we feel like we want to do and how we want to contribute to the movement or contribute to the different spaces that we navigate. And I've learned that if you don't take care of yourself, if you don't invest that time and that self-love, that self-care, that self-honor and respect, you're not going to do anybody any good. You know, you can work and do and be an activist and an academic and an artist all you want, but if you're not at 100%, then what really are you able to give? And I think that that's something that those of us who lead busy lives, who, you know, do different things, navigate different spaces, that we allow ourselves sometimes to get burnt out. And I've definitely experienced that, you know, being on tour and having to perform the next day, and I'm in bed with a fever, you know, trying to find the closest Vietnamese restaurant to get me some pho and bring me back to life. And doing the work that I've done with different nonprofit organizations and just going, and it's like, wait a minute, somebody's got to take care of Q. You know, Q can't always be helping the community, be doing this, be doing that, if I'm not taking care of myself. So I look forward to continuing that conversation when we all get up here. Thank you.